Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with DJ, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And for the Sixers, trust the process was the motto, and the process now finally bearing fruit. You see the young talent. Now it's about figuring out how all these pieces fit together. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Thunder have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Redick dishes to Embiid, and good that time. Embiid's got 14 points for the game. You were talking about the fit for these young Sixers. A bit of a logjam in recent seasons in their front court.
Yeah, I mean, they were in talent acquisition mode, just going for the best player available. And now as they see things taking shape, it's time to try and balance the roster.
And Simmons kicks to Covington. Embiid the screen. Adams, some nice D.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Now, here's DJ. He's covered closely. A nice shot by George.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Fultz the pass to Embiid. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And for Joel Embiid, some real tough times to start his NBA career. Greg sidelined, as we know, for the first 2 seasons with injuries. And just when he got going in season 3, he was dealt a knee injury.
Yeah, it has not been easy. And remember, Joel Embiid is so competitive. You know, he came to the game late, but fell for it hard. And this is what he lives for, to be out on the court helping his team compete.
Clark, when you look around the NBA, is there one point guard you wish you could have played with in your day?
There's a bunch of them out there, Kevin. I mean, Chris Paul is so good at orchestrating the offense and getting his guys good quality shots on a regular basis. Steph Curry is underrated, I think, as a passer. His shooting spaces the floor so well. Damian Lillard is outstanding. I think John Wall would be a lot of fun to play with because of his speed and his ability to create opportunities just by getting into the lane. So those are 4 guys that I would have loved to hang out with.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Fultz kicks to Redick. Paul George with the steal. DJ dishes to George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. DJ kicks to Westbrook. Shoots over Covington, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by DJ.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Up top, Covington. Back to Simmons. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Ben Simmons said he didn't take a lot of outside shots in college because he didn't need to. He could get to the rim pretty much at will.
Well, he'll find that will not be the case at this level. His shots inside will be challenged a lot more. His perimeter shot has been the question mark, and that's where I think he's got to improve.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the 76ers.
And the distribution there showing a lot of three-point attempts. And not that it's a bad thing, but we'll see if they can continue at this rate.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Fultz, the pass to Redick for three, but they recover it. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Now here's DJ, covered by Redick. Westbrook dishes to Adams. He feeds it to DJ. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Patterson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. DJ number 1. Ben Simmons is second.
Good passing. It's such a vital element to winning basketball, and you really have to think their teams are pleased with the way they're playing right now.
Yeah, you know, most rookies lack that kind of court vision. These guys see the court, the parking lot, the club, where they're going to be partying afterwards. They've got unbelievable panoramic vision.
Holmes, good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Wong. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And DJ has the ultimate respect of the defense when he's on the drive. I mean, when he attacks like this, he forces them to foul him.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this league is going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
There's a screen. Ilyasova, a screen. The drive by Redick. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ilyasova sets a screen for Fultz. Shoots over Adams. Feeds it to Covington. He kicks to Fultz. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Holmes. Now here's DJ. Tight defense on him. Screen by Adams. Now DJ. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Holmes makes it off the glass. Holmes got 4 this quarter.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Now here's DJ, defended by Covington. Passes it to Wells. He dishes it to DJ. Wells in the corner, kicks to DJ. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one, good. Wells has got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, Wells is simple. An offensive machine, and he's really confident shooting off the catch.
Now here's Fultz, looking for his first basket still in this one. And here's Redick. Back to Ilyasova, over Patterson. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wells wide open. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And Wells goes pedal to the metal on offense. I mean, when he has the ball and room to shoot, he's not thinking about it. He's letting it fly.
Fultz kicks to Holmes. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And Clark, when you think back to your career, what do you miss the most about playing? 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
And DJ is excellent at being aggressive inside. Doesn't waste any opportunity to punch it on you.
Philadelphia has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. George against Simmons. Down low, and Šarić kicks to McConnell. Embiid the screen. From 13, Covington's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And that one is good from DJ.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
What a performance for DJ. He's been the story for Oklahoma City. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Back right after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The 76ers shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the 76ers, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Luwawu is out there with TJ McConnell, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Here's DJ. And Embiid with the block.
And Embiid is a determined defender. I mean, swatting away shots. He's got excellent reach and timing. Makes him a good shot blocker.
The shot from 20 feet away. It's hauled in by Paul George. Oklahoma City shooting impressively throughout at 62%. There's the dish to DJ. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Embiid with the steal. McConnell with it. At the top of the key, Embiid. Pass to Luwawu. Shoots a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Now, DJ. And Clark, we know that players are evaluated in a historical perspective, largely by how many rings they have. Do you think that's a fair way to evaluate things?
I don't think you can solely evaluate an individual player in a team sport by the number of rings he's been able to win. Clearly, it can be part of the criteria, especially if you're talking about great players who have had similar careers. It can be a differentiator. But to me, it doesn't necessarily carry the weight that some people like to give it in evaluating players. Individual performance over time is what, to me, marks the hallmark of a player worthy of Hall of Fame consideration or being talked about being one of the greats in the game.
And it's George missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Simmons. Shoots over Grant, and that one's good. Simmons.
And I like watching Simmons go to work down low. I mean, with his length and strength, there aren't many guys that can keep up with him down there.
Now, here's DJ. D right on him. Right side, Westbrook. Now, here's DJ. Left side, George over Anderson. That doesn't go either for George. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Anderson's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Wong passes to Moreland. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. McConnell kicks to Anderson. And last season, one of the first where a coach was not let go during the regular season. A rarity, Clark, in the NBA. Do you think coaches get too much of the blame at times?
Yeah, I would agree with that, Kevin. It's a great responsibility. and challenge to coach in the NBA, but more times than not, they do sometimes get an unfair share of the blame for what happens on the court.
DJ dishes to Moreland. And here is DJ. And the foul called on DJ. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Arenas has checked in for George. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the 76ers also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons. Embiid, no good. The Thunder shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Now, here's DJ. He's tightly guarded.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now the pass to Llewellyn. The feed to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Anderson outside. Back to Embiid. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Grant's got his fifth rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's DJ missing. Philadelphia shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And they pick up two.
And I think they're winning because of him. I mean, he's hitting a lot of his shots right now.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Brewers checked in. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the 76ers. Holmes, that's a screen. The three. The second chance effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Clark, when you played the NBA with still mostly American players, now the game is truly global with players from all over the world. How do you think that has changed the NBA?
Well, I think it's enhanced the NBA's product on the floor because, again, you're getting the best players in the world that are competing in the NBA with the international influx. I think it's added to the global popularity of the league without question. The NBA is clear in that we're going far and wide across the globe to find the best players to play in the best league in the world, and I think that's healthy and good.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Amir Johnson. And it's DJ missing. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. McConnell kicks to Anderson. Holmes, that's a screen. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. One-on-one here with his first shot attempt. Galloway, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. And the foul called on DJ. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded closely. Ilyasova, a screen. Stolen by Grant. And stolen by McConnell. Got a piece of it. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket.
Not only does he have quick hands, but it's quick thinking that allows him to poke that ball away. DJ doing it on defense.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. There's the double team with Grant. Luwawu the pass to Holmes. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 4 rebounds in this game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Well, we know just how athletic the NBA has become since its inception. Clark, even from when you played, just how much faster and stronger has the game become?
I would say if we were going to try to put a percentage on it, I think it's grown 60, 70% in terms of athleticism. And a lot of it is attributable to the training advances that have been made in sports science and sports medicine and sports performance. And that's benefited and aided the players greatly. And then you have players that have really bought into nutrition and year-round maintenance of their bodies and taking advantage of this technology to enhance performance. And then it becomes a herd mentality. More and more of the guys are doing it, and more of them are benefiting from this enhanced training. So I'd say it's at least 70% better than 30 years ago.
Here's Oklahoma City. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play, going to the line for 1.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
And Brett Brown, such a great fit in Philadelphia. He loves the town, loves the game, loves to coach. He says about the town, Clark, it reminds him of his hometown.
Well, that's nice to hear because he does embody a lot of the grit that you come to know and expect from Philadelphians. I mean, it reminds him of where he's from. He's faced the media through tough times. He's always candid and forthright. And he's coaching with a long lens, as he put it, building towards something great. And, man, I tell you, that passion and enthusiasm just oozes out of him, which is pretty cool to see.
Second chance shot, Moreland with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
但係佢延長咗個咩話？好似
Back to Bellinelli.
嗰個誠意嗰個。
Ilyasova a screen.
係咯。
It's Anderson with the drive.
誠意 AP 啊玩
Rejection by
啊！
Wong.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Well, that's as easy as it gets, quite honestly. Riding solo and coasting all the way to the rack. No simpler than that.
Pass to Bellinelli.
無聊單嘅 game 嚟玩下啫。
Ilyasova a screen. And Bellinelli kicks to Ilyasova. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is the kind of player Ilyasova is. I mean, as soon as he has the ball in his hands, he's thinking about letting the shot go.
Now, here's DJ. Bellinelli is covering, and he gets it again. Shot good from DJ.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Trickeration. I like that, partner. That's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
Ilyasova passes to Holmes. Brewer with the steal. Now, here's DJ. He's tightly guarded. Grant dishes to DJ. He doesn't hit that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. McConnell kicks to Anderson. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. The rebound by Grant.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
DJ passes to Moreland. Yep, that one goes in there.
And as we head to the final
等佢 update。
buzzer here, crushing
幫佢唔加車咧，
big time dominance, and this will go in the
估佢
record
唔到
books
喎。
as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
You don't don't see this
好似
kind
第
of
一個禮拜唔
blowout
一定
often,
戒
but
喎。
tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against Philadelphia.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DJ.
Well, it was a pleasure watching him get his guys involved. I mean, his passing was tight and on time, really sharp tonight.
More and more we see coaches resting players to keep them from getting overworked. The benefits, Clark, are clear for the players, but is it something that is getting overused?
I don't know if overused is the right word, Kevin. I don't like to see it as much because I think there are other ways you can rest players. Games can be part of your strategy, but how about practices being more a part of how you rest players? It got an awful lot of attention this past season, and for good reason. And I would think the coaches and players will adjust because it's not a good optics for your viewing public and your paying patrons to just arbitrarily do it. I understand it, but I think there's a balancing act that could be performed that would make it
講足60秒啊，大佬。
as disruptive to the fans as it was this past season.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Patrick Patterson.
There's a minute left in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 51 points for DJ.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Holmes sets a screen. And Bellinelli kicks to Holmes. Again, Philadelphia.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
It's deflected.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive at how good he is at timing those shot blocks.
DJ dishes to Patterson. No good with the layup. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's DJ. That's tipped. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Miller, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
DJ, great game. The guys back in the studio want to do an interview with you.
Thanks.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our postgame interview.
Hey, this is Shaq. I want to say you look like one of the greats out there, how you played tonight. Whew. Did you feel like you were in complete control of everything going on in the game?
10.5集哥布林殺手10.5集。
係啊，好失望啊！
屌你10.5，你唔係13集啫得，唞乜撚嘢班友仔？我同我唞啊！
You felt good, you look good, you are good.
Thank you, brother.
10.5集。
And that's going to do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Jet, for the Diesel, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew. The entire 2K Sports crew.
That's everyone.
Ernie Johnson. Have a wonderful evening.